welcome back to my life that become a freaking TV show. Probably always been, but I'm trying to make it at least fun and cool TV show. I don't know if I'm succeeding, honestly. So, first, we'll start from bad news, okay? I got rejected for a mural. So I came to Bangkok, where I am still right now. I applied for a volunteering program with World Packers to paint a mural in a hostel. And since I have experience with painting, with murals, I was absolutely freaking sure that I will get accepted. Like, in my head, there was no other way. The universe had its own plans. And I got rejected. I was freaking shocked. I was like, how is that even possible? Like, how many people who actually have experience with painting murals coming to volunteer with them? Like, seriously? I don't know. Anyway, hostel itself wasn't so cool. Like, there are so many cool hostels here in Bangkok. Super new, clean, fancy, in which I'm staying right now, but I got a private room. We'll talk about it later. So yeah, I'm kind of sad, but not super sad. And the day it happened, I decided to go to Lumpini Park and I bought watercolor pencils, found the girl at the park and offered her to draw her portrait. So here it is. No, let's show here. This is a portrait I drew at the park. Social anxiety was scared of her or something like this. Like, I got so much more confident with talking like with random people on the street, honestly, especially girls. But yeah, definitely getting confidence with talking to people. And then I got super cool message from a girl who live in Bangkok who told me that she saw my video about bubble wrap painting. This one. She asked me if I want to meet. And I was super excited. I was like, absolutely, yes. And we met with her at a very cool bookstore here, super big. It's called Open House. Fancy, beautiful. Everything here is fancy. Not everything, but Bangkok overall feels so fancy. I don't know. And we had super nice chat. Like for a couple hours, we've been talking about art, about traveling, about Bangkok, about everything, and about ADHD. We had so much in common. That's like crazy. And of course, I drew her portrait as well. So here it is. I was very happy that I met someone in real life through my social media. Like, it feels crazy, it feels so unreal, but so cool. And I'm super happy that since I become super open and honest about how I feel, how I experience my life, my art, my struggles, I attract people who understand me and exactly know what I'm talking about, you know. And I realized that if I would keep trying to pretend that I'm not who I am, you know, try to be more perfect, more polished version of myself, then I wouldn't attract such people, because like this they understand who I am. Makes me very happy, like make me very grateful for me making this decision, and yeah, for things kind of working out slowly. And after probably half a year, like 6 months, I got my first Ko-Fi donation, which was combined with order of my set of postcards, those cards that I drew, design inspired by Vietnam. And yeah, somebody sent me like 50 Canadian dollars for those cards. They cost like 8. Okay. But I sent them immediately and I filmed the video how I'm looking for a post office here. It was a journey. I'm so freaking grateful. I don't know how to express it, honestly. I'm going to cry. Every my YouTube video, I'm crying. That I have so much support. No matter where I go, I'm so happy, guys. So grateful, honestly. Like, it's insane. So cool that people see me for who I am. They like my art and they want to support me. Honestly, it feels surreal still. Even though 6 months ago, when I went to Hanoi processing breakup and I felt broken hearted and like alone in a new city, I got commission for a portrait. And Michelle, if you're watching it, thank you so much. Paid me $400 for a portrait painting. And since then, I got more commissions. I drew more portraits and I'm slowly becoming who I always wanted to be a full-time artist. I mean, already become, because I said that I'm not doing anything else. I'm stubborn like this, yes. And I didn't give myself any other option, any plan B. So it's been like half a year since I'm doing it. And it still feels like a dream, like something so far away, you know. At the end of the year, I want to make a video about how much I earned from my art, because I sold postcards, bracelets, I drew portraits, I painted commissions, I painted 2 murals in these 6 months. So that's really a lot. And that makes me feel like I'm succeeding, like even if it's slow, even if it's not where I want to be yet, but it's working out somehow. And we're coming to next exciting new. I'm refusing to call it news because it's one new, but you probably see it on my background. I got my first pet commission, which I never thought I'm going to do. But one guy texted me on Instagram and asked me if I can paint his beloved dogs. First, I felt like it's so scary because I never painted dogs before, never drew a dog before, like ever. And I told him I never did it before. Like, I'm not sure if I can do it. But I made a lot of sketches and he liked them. So he chose one of them. It was my favorite one. I'm so grateful. So I did it. I booked a private room in the hostel I'm staying because I wanted private space. It's very important for me to not get distracted. And yes, I'm going to send it, ship it today. And he sent me money, like in advance, you know, like full prepayment for painting and for shipping. And this person who never, like, he didn't know me and I never painted dogs, and he just trusted me. Just trusted. Just like this. I live in a fantasy world, you know? I wanted to. And I feel like I'm slowly creating it. And I'm very proud of myself for refusing to live smaller life, you know? To refusing to adjust for this world. I want the world to adjust. And it is. I hope so. I don't know. I'm constantly panicking every day. I feel like I'm running out of money. I have just enough, you know? Just like I'm always saying, I have enough for a month. And I always earn more and I have enough for a month. And it's just like this. And it's scary to not have stability. It's scary to not have plan B. But I have very limited energy. And I know if I would do anything else, doesn't matter if it's like part-time job, like something small. I know that it will take so much energy, so I won't be able to work on my paintings, work on my content, and do all these things. So I chose to fully commit to it, to my art, to my career, and yes, it's somehow working out. Somehow. Like magically, honestly. When I tell people to believe in themselves and to do whatever they want, they're scared. And I know exactly what they're scared about. This uncertainty. This feeling like you're falling. Even though you're flying a little bit, but like still feels like you don't know where you're going. You don't know where it's going to take you. But I think if you want a great life, you need to take a great risk. You need to be ready to sacrifice everything because new things are going to be greater and better and cooler. And I am sacrificing. I sacrificed my life in Da Nang. I sacrificed my life in Canada. I sacrificed my life in Russia, like over and over again, like giving up on old patterns and building new life from the scratch over and over again because I refuse to settle for less because I know I want more. And here we come into my last update, which is very personal and it's hard to share because I know that person who I'm going to talk about can watch it and a lot of their friends and family can watch it. But it's my life, it's my YouTube channel, and I can do whatever I want here, so I'm doing it. I found out that my ex, with who broke up 6 months ago, started dating someone, and I'm still not over, even though, as I said in one of my previous videos, I would never, how to say, forgot the word, let them back in my life. I'm trying to understand why it's so hard for me. Like, it's been 6 months, it's not like super quick, even though I know that doesn't matter. But I wanted to break up with that person many times during our relationship because I wanted something better, because I knew I deserved better. When it finally was over, for some reason, I did such cute makeup, I don't want to ruin it. For some reason, it still hurts. And probably it's me grieving the idea of of something that it could be, or yeah, some kind of that my dreams didn't come true. Like I wanted a lot from that person. Like I want a lot from myself. I have very high expectations of myself. So I had very expectations of this person, and it was hard for both of us. So we both knew it wasn't meant to be, and like from the beginning we knew that it wouldn't last. Everybody knew. We still had a lot of cool moments together, and we've been together almost 2 years, and it's very hard to be alone. Even though I like freedom, I like that I can do whatever the fuck I want, but I loved that person, and I loved the idea of how it could be, but I didn't like how our relationship were overall. I wasn't happy in that relationship, and it hurt me in many ways, but it's hard to let go. Even though I want to, even though usually it's easier, but this time I think it's hard, not because I let go of just this person, but kind of version of myself who I was with him. Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing exactly what I wanted. I'm in Bangkok. I'm earning money with my art, and I'm staying in private room. Finally, oh my god. It's been so freaking hard to stay in hostels. Like, I'm trying to be responsible with money because I'm earning money from my credit card, right? And I know that I need to pay more. I'm not so delusional. But I can't sleep in the room. Like, even though I'm booking rooms with girls only, still, like, there's so many people without any social awareness who can come at like 3 a.m. making noises with like their stuff, and then somebody wake up at 6, and like I'm waking up multiple times a night, and just like it's affecting my health, it's affecting my mood, and it's not good at all. So I made decision I'm going to stay in private rooms. Like even if it's hostel, it can be private room. Like Bangkok is pretty expensive, like way more expensive than Da Nang, where I lived before. And I was able to, like, if I will find apartment for a couple months, it will be cheaper. But I can't pay from my credit card, and I don't have amount to pay for like a month, and then like you need to pay deposit. So like I have enough for like a month, you know. This is how I live. One, like how people say, one step at a time, one day at a time. I'm booking like room the morning when I need to move every day. That's what I'm doing. It's cheaper, and like in one place I don't like something, I move into another one. Like it's cool to change location, it's not super hard, but I'm embarrassed that I'm staying in hostels. I feel like I should have it all figured out. I should have money, I should have this, I should have that, I should be more successful, but I'm not. And I'm trying to accept myself exactly as I am, where I am, but still feel very embarrassed for my feelings, that I still didn't process breakup, that I don't have enough money to rent an apartment or book a good hotel, but still, I'm earning money from my art. I have amazing friends and amazing community around me, support from people. God, my emotions just like, like a roller coaster. Crazy. And I'm in Bangkok. It's so freaking cool, guys. I love it so much. It's a very beautiful city, and crazy energy. Feels right for me. Okay, guys, I think that's it. We'll see what next week will bring, and I'm excited to share with you how my journey is going. Have a wonderful week. I love you. Bye.